I just watched this Eric Morales interview, which was taken before Mikey Garcia's fight with Errol Spence. And at the end of the interview, in a little cheeky manner, where he was asked where he would rate Garcia as a Mexican fighter. And then with that cheeky grin, he said that Garcia's a great fighter, but Mexicans are different. Morales, of course, is getting at that real fire, the spirit, the machismo, as they call it, machismo. I hear some different pronunciations with that one. The real never say die attitude that characterizes Mexico as a fighting nation. And it made me think a little bit about the fight between Garcia and Spence. I've heard more and more people say that they reckon Garcia was surviving. Now, there's different ways of looking at it. Either Spence just made things too difficult with his really sound boxing fundamentals, or possibly Spence isn't as big a puncher as we thought. Maybe a combination of the two, and Garcia was hoping to spring some miracle attack later on. I could only really think of one moment in the fight. It was later on when Garcia was actually on the front foot and trying to get things done. Of course, trying to do something against a guy who's got so many advantages, it's not easy at all. It's very easy for anyone, certainly a keyboard warrior, to just go, look, you just tried to survive, you should have got stuck in. It's pretty easy saying that. But I certainly have seen fighters go for it more when they're up against it. And while there certainly was greatness in Garcia's decision to fight Spence, you've got to ask yourself, to some extent, how he conducted himself over those 12 rounds. He obviously left with something still in reserve. He got a bit marked up, but he was never really hurt. And I guess there was an aspect of him, partly because of how well Spence was boxing, but he wasn't willing to just throw himself in there and absolutely go for broke to try and get it done. Surviving is a little bit harsh. It's an extreme word, but how did you see it? Do you think Garcia kind of just wanted to see the 12 rounds in that one?